If you ever felt like your money disappears before you even know where it went, or you're working hard but you feel like you're not making any progress financially, then this video is for you. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Joe, a licensed certified public accountant with over 10 years experience in corporate and public accounting. I have an extensive background in accounting, audit, and taxes, and I'm all about helping you take control of your money by living smarter. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on all notifications. And be sure to check out the blog site where we post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today, I'm going to show you how to create something called a money map, a simple but powerful way to take control of your finances. Maybe you have, and maybe you haven't heard of a money map. Let's get into what is a money map. A money map is exactly what it sounds like. It's a roadmap for your money. Instead of guessing or reacting, you're creating a plan that tells your money where to go. It connects your income, your expenses, your goals, and your future into one clear strategy. Step one in creating your money map is knowing where your numbers are. The first step is understanding where you are right now. How much are you bringing in each month? What are your fixed expenses like rent or mortgage? What are your variable expenses like food, gas, and entertainment? What debt do you currently have? You can't improve what you don't measure. Next, we're going to start with your why. A lot of people don't understand that money and goals go hand in hand. So that's why step two is setting your goals. Next, your money needs direction. And this is where we're going to define what are you working towards and why are you working towards it. These go hand in hand. We want to understand what are our short term goals? What are our long term goals? We want these goals to be specific and measurable. For example, let's take short term goals. Your short term goals could be to build a $1,000 emergency fund or to pay off credit cards. Your long term goals could be to buy a home or to retire comfortably. You want to be as specific as possible. A vague goal won't move you forward. So remember, you're going to set SMART goals here. Step three is to align your cash flow. Now that we've defined our goals and given our money a purpose, we'll need to divide our income into several different categories. Number one is essentials. Essentials are those things that we must have in order to survive in today's world. So think of things that are essential, such as food from the grocery store, your rent, utility bills, cell phone. And then next, we're going to divide it. Our next category is going to be savings. What does our savings look like? How do we reach our savings goal that we defined in step two? How do we line our cash flow to make sure that our savings is growing? Number three is our debt repayment. What does our debt repayment plan look like? What does our cash flow prior to setting our goals look like? And how do we align it where our cash flow matches what our debt repayment goal plan is? And number four is our lifestyle spending. Where can we cut back at now that we have our goals and we want to save toward or put our money towards wherever it needs to go? Does that mean cutting out unnecessary subscriptions, cutting down on takeout, or does it mean trying to check our impulsive spending when we're upset or we're feeling good? This is where discipline meets strategy. You can't have one without the other. Step four in our process is how do we manage our debt strategically, whether that's paying it off or trying to manage it to get it down. Debt can really hold you back if it's not managed properly. And it's one thing if you pay your debt off, but you don't have a strategy or you can't manage and then you bring it all back again. So, in this part of creating your money map, you're really going to want to know for paying off debt specifically is two things. Do you want to use the snowball method or the avalanche method? Now, what's the snowball method? That's where we pay off our smallest debt to our largest balances. And then with our avalanche method, we're going to use, instead of going based on balance, we're going to pay off our high interest debt first and then make our way down to our lowest interest debt. It's the last priority. Now, something that I mentioned, we want to learn how to really manage our debt. We want to look at our behavior and change those patterns because once we pay it off, it's easy to put it back in. And oftentimes, what I find is that most people, once they pay off the debt, they really don't have, after they pay it off, they have no strategy or no plan for how to manage to keep that debt off or how to manage responsibly. So make sure you're taking advantage of things like credit card points, anything else that is offered by your credit cards by looking for lower interest or leveraging it. Remember, the key is consistency and commitment to managing your debt strategically. Step 5 in our money map is to build in our savings and investment planning so that way we can build towards wealth. Your money map should include an emergency savings plan and what that looks like and how much you want to build towards it, your retirement contributions, how much you want to put away today to so your later self can thank you, and if you want to and retire comfortably, and how comfortably does that look like? And then any investment strategies that you may have, anything that you want to do, if you want to open a brokerage account, whether you want to start a small business, or if you want to do any other type of real estate investment to help you to build wealth over time. These should be included in your money map. Even if you start small, remember, consistency wins. The final thing that we should have in our money map, step 7, or step 6, I'm sorry, is to review and adjust. Your life changes for the better or for the worse, and your plans should too. You're going to want to review your money map either monthly or quarterly. And these are some of the questions you're going to want to ask yourself. Did your income change? Did your expenses increase or decrease? Are you closer to your goals? If not, why not? Remember, you want to stay flexible but intentional with your map. A money map isn't about being perfect, it's about remaining in control. When you give your money a purpose and direction, you reduce stress and increase confidence. If this video helped you out, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more financial tips. And be sure to check out some of our other content on personal finances, taxes, and small business accounting. And join me next week where we're going to talk about managing finances as a family.